We're getting this thing started here. I'm actually going live here with Tarek from. And how do you pronounce that exactly? Is it?
Oh yeah, I pronounce it Tariq.
Tariq. Okay. Okay. So Tariq, and by the way, for anybody that's watching on the replay, go ahead and just tap the screen. That'd be great. I'm actually getting my setup here. Hi from Wisconsin. If you're new, type the word new in. If you're new, type the word new in. Hello from New York. That's great. We've got 44 people on. Hey Shannon, I'm bringing you some really good, awesome new. If you're new, go ahead and I'm loving Katch. So am I, Social Scoby.
So loving you.
Yeah, right. I thought I was the only one. No, there's other people. I'm going to turn that down there. Hey from Alabama. Hey, yay, so excited. Hello from Miami. Hey, Jules by Trish. So we're getting some people. Invite your followers. Boom, Mark Shaw in the house. I just was talking to, and pronounce it again. It's Tariq. Tariq. I was just telling Tariq how I interviewed you, Mark Shaw, in the very beginning, and I used this same strategy, and now here I am, a month and a half, 2 months later, using the same strategy. Big chocolate cupcakes. So that's Mark Shaw is awesome. I don't know if you've watched any of his scopes, but he is a trip. So it'd be great. Are you on Periscope right now? Can you get on?
I can get on right. Hold on one sec.
Yeah. That's the rule, guys. Remember, whenever you invite somebody, you make sure that they get on so that they can do two things. Number one, invite their followers so you can expand your universe. So really good tip number one. And number two, so they can answer questions as well, and so that you guys can engage with them. That's the beauty of this. It's kind of like a full circle here. So love when you imitate. Oh yeah, they love it when I imitate Mark. Okay. Mark Shaw.
Ryan,
yeah.
What's the best way to find the scope? Is it from your Twitter? Did you just tweet about it?
Yeah, so just go to Periscope and do the search in the upper left-hand corner on Periscope with a little search, the little magnifying glass, and then just look for my name. That's the other great thing is you get famous people like Tariq following you whenever you do an interview, because in order for them to actually invite their followers, they have to follow you in order to find the actual scope. So there can only be one Mark Shaw. So what you can do is once you see me, you can see my broadcast. You can click on me once you find me, and then look at my broadcast, and you can see the. So I'm just giving you guys some tips. Were you able to find it?
Yeah, I'm just entering it now. Oh yeah.
Okay, there we go. So Katch.me, gasp. He doesn't follow you. I know, right? Oh my.
Well, let me just say in my defense, we started on Meerkat and we just launched Periscope last week. So, we're new to the community on Periscope. Our plan was always to come over here as well and have both platforms. So we're super excited to be with you guys today.
I am too. So Tariq, go ahead and invite your followers. That'd be awesome.
I've asked Jenna and John and Justin all to join the Periscope as well. So if you guys have technical questions or product questions, there are community questions that come up, they should be in the room. Jenna's going to be retweeting from our account as well. So, we're just thrilled to be here.
And we're thrilled to have you because I've had so many questions about that. So you guys get your questions ready. First, let me introduce Tariq. Okay, so I want you to just go ahead. Why don't you introduce yourself and just say, where you're from, what you're doing now, what you're up to. I know you've been up to a lot of stuff. So let's just bring everybody up to speed that doesn't know who you are.
Cool. Yeah. So my name's Tariq Karula. I'm an entrepreneur that's based in New York. I've been working in tech in New York City for the last decade. I was one of the winners at Yahoo's very first hack day, the first hack day public hack day the world had seen. And at that time I had a different startup that was basically like MacGyver for interactive and mobile and web stuff. And coming out of that, I decided to start Scene, which is a way to basically collect media that's being shared in the real world around events and news and stuff like that. And when Meerkat launched, this was pre-Periscope, our brains just melted. We were seeing live video from events, and we're like, we would love to capture that. We'd love to put that media in scenes. And so we had a hack day at the company, and we hacked Katch in 2 days. I wrote a Medium post about it, which we can share the link on at Katch HQ. If you go back, we'll put the link out there so you guys can see the origin of it. And it just kind of took off from there. The idea was to create a record button in a hashtag, because at that time there was no way to save these awesome live streams. So we were going through our Twitter feeds and finding all these things that had ended already, and we were missing it.
Yeah.
And we just wanted to create a way to save those things, both for viewers like us and fans, and also for broadcasters to help them get more distribution out of their streams.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so Tariq, I might. If somebody said I look nervous, I'm excited. I ain't nervous. I'm loving this. I love this medium. I love interviewing guys like this. And if you guys aren't using Katch, you just got to start using it, because bottom line, because I saw the question earlier, I'm on this like white on rice. There's nothing that this is my future in terms of what I'm going to be doing. So I am, I bring it. I'm bringing it. Okay, I'm focused on this gentleman right here and what he's got to bring to you, to give value to you. The hearts are streaming in. Bottom line, I'm going to keep this high energy, so you better hold on to your seats. All right. So bottom line is, what can Katch, by the way, what can Katch do that is going to make anybody that's doing these periscopes live a lot better and make the experience better? Because yes, somebody asked the question about comments. Yes, the comments are saved. They're saved below the video. You guys, you have some people that are actually on your team that are answering questions in the comments, right? So they're busily answering.
Josh, Jenna, and Justin, the 3 Js should all be in there. Justin may be hacking away, so you may just get John and Jenna. But sorry, Josh is actually on his honeymoon. So we have 4 Js on our team.
Great, awesome. Noticing that Katch is inconsistent about capturing scopes to let improve. I have noticed that a little bit. But we'll come back to that. Here's the main thing that I get a question about is and I know you talked to you did an interview yesterday. That was the first one that you did on Periscope, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And this, you're going to get more of these, and I've been teaching this strategy, so a lot of people are starting to use this strategy. They're starting to interview people, awesome. and get the message out there, because I think if we create a better community like this. And by the way, if you guys want any of these tools that I'm using right now to create better interviews so that you can truly be the host, you're going to need to go to periscoperyan.com to get the links. And for the splitter and everything that I'm using right now, so that we can get really good audio for you and for me. I'm getting a little bit of feedback as well. I don't know. You maybe turn down your phone a little bit, Tariq. Maybe turn down, because I think your phone audio is on. So somebody said they're nervous to use Katch, and what do you have to address that, Tariq, in terms of people being nervous about using Katch because they're worried about their contact information, etc., being out there, or you read the terms of service and it scares the crap out of you because you can use the videos for anything you want.
Okay, thanks so much for asking this question, Ryan, and thanks to all of you in the rooms, talking to us about what's concerning for you. So I want to get a few things really clear. We are not trying to steal your content and resell your content without your permission. If we monetize this platform, it's going to be with some sort of rev share that you participate in. You'll be able to opt into that. We're not going to try to monetize your videos without your permission, without your opt-in. Our goal is to create a community and a platform that lasts for years. And if we start screwing you folks over, we're never going to be able to do that. So the first thing I want to make really clear is that I understand there was a lot of questions about the terms of service. I would encourage folks to actually go read the terms of service for places like YouTube, where you might host your videos, places like Vimeo, and Periscope itself. And you'll notice that actually our terms of service are, our attempt, what I told our lawyer to do, was to make our terms of service more lenient and give users more control. But here's what you need to know. You can delete all of your videos at any time. You can make your videos private. You own the copyright to your videos. You can delete your account. So if you ever get into a situation where you're afraid that we're going to take your content for some reason, which again, I promise never did, you still have full control over all of your media.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm getting some feedback there. Are you? Go ahead.
I'm listening through headphones. Is it coming through my mic or?
I don't know. You're okay now. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Let me know, folks.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Repeat all of this, and I'm happy to talk about, folks, some specific lines in the terms of service. And
no. These people are going to fall. No. Tariq, come on. We got to keep these people are going to fall asleep.
Listen,
hey,
we're here to make a delightful product for you. We're here to bring value to you, to make your lives easier, to help you get more distribution for your content, to have cloud storage and hosting for all of your stuff, and we want to do that all with a simple hashtag.
Yeah.
So talk to us about how to make the service better.
So the ads to following. There was a question. I hope your people are answering the questions in here, Tariq. Are they answering the questions That's the beautiful thing about this, is that this is interactive, and I hope that they're live answering these questions. Are you guys getting the answers to your questions? What's new coming to the service? We'll get to that in a second, Mark Shaw. I really, no, they're not. So raising clovers.
Wait, hold on 1 sec. Let me get on Slack and
guys,
make sure that they're in there.
You need to get, the video on Katch does not count the Periscope statistics, right? I don't know but they need to be answering these questions, but you need to explain what Katch is a simple tool that you can connect using a Twitter account to your Periscope account so that it records everything that you record on Periscope. And it saves your video without the hearts and without the comments in the video itself. It actually puts the comments below the video. Yeah, watch on Periscope added to my following list. Watch on Periscope, Ryan. It is easy to upload Katch videos to YouTube. It is. No, it doesn't. The stats are Katch stats. They're Katch stats. Yes, they're not. They have stats on their Katch page. That are for Katch. They're how many people have viewed it on Katch, not on Periscope. Do we have to use your computer or can we upload from iPhone? It automatically happens. You link your account and it automatically happens without a hashtag. Am I correct in that?
You are. It sounds like we're getting a lot of questions.
I know. We've got these. That's the thing that you guys have to get used to. Your team needs to really be able to answer these questions because I want to. How long does it save the video for? It saves it forever, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Skip comments. Everybody, look. You can go to Katch and see it in action. That's not. So you can go to Katch.me. It's very easy. I'll show you guys really quickly. But it's not going to be easy for you to see. You can download your own video to Katch to your device. Is that correct?
It automatically. So let me make this super simple, and I'll repeat it until folks understand. Katch is a hashtag that you can use when you tweet out your Periscope, and it'll automatically push your video to the cloud. Now, if you log in at Katch.me with your Twitter account, you can make that private. You can change the title, you can embed it, or you can download it. Okay,
wait, hold on. The fine print says they can add to following. What is that about, Tariq?
Add to following?
Yes, that they can add to their following. I don't know what that means.
I think what happened is that people got spooked by our terms of service because most services actually don't put the TOS right up front, and we decided to put it up front. Here's the reason we made terms of service, because the most important things to us were, one, to have DMCA protection.
Oh, wait. She said I had weird people added to my following list with WOP.
WOP.
Watch on Periscope.
I don't think that's us.
I don't know what this is like. I'm trying to just watch on Periscope. It's Raising Clovers right there. Your team, can you see Raising Clovers right there? Please correspond with her and answer her question.
Also, one of the things that Katch does is it saves these comments. So, we can go through afterwards and read through if there's folks that have specific questions. You're also welcome to tweet at me, at Tariq, or to Katch HQ. You can DM us too, and we'll respond in there. I'm not sure what WOP is. It's not associated with us. It's nothing we created.
It stands for Watch on Periscope. WOP is different. And so anyway, that's one of the questions.
We can't add followers. We cannot add followers or take followers from you. We can't do anything without your permission.
Okay.
So Katch is it's a real simple way to push your video to the cloud. Imagine that it's like a cross between Dropbox and YouTube.
Yeah. It is, and because the other
you don't have to save all your periscopes here
to your heart,
forever in the cloud, and all you have to do is use that hashtag.
Right, that's the beautiful thing. Now the comments are not synced exactly; they are not synced from my experience. Now you can actually take the video and you can embed it, the Katch video, and you can embed it in your blog post, and then the comments also get embedded in your blog post. Is that correct or no?
They do, and actually we're going to be seeing, what I would say is stay tuned, because we're going to be doing a lot of really interesting stuff with the playback, the comments, where hearts appear, and trying to letting people share specific clips within a video. Things are going to get really exciting in the next few months, and we're really just beginning.
Great, awesome. So, and that's one of the things that Mark Shaw used the service and it worked great. I've used the service, it worked great. There's one, I did actually do a really good interview, I thought, with Oloclip and with the founder I was just telling you about, and it uploaded. Hey, what's going on, Ryan? And it did not send it. It recorded it. It didn't actually save the comments, and I was bummed. And here's why. Here's a really genius idea and a tip, a ninja tip, is the reason why I like Katch is because of the fact that those comments are right there, and my team can go in and, for example, Oloclip, who had a bunch of people that wanted to buy their lenses when I interviewed them, of course, everybody wanted to buy, and so their team now can go back and they can go to the Katch replay if it recorded the comments, and they can click on the person's name and they could go to their Twitter account and DM them directly. Okay?
Yeah.
Can they change the time to replay to Twitter? Let the user select the time delay. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah. We've had that request. We're totally open. We're listening. David Bushell, who we talked to yesterday, asked for Twitter handles in the comments to be live linkable to people's profiles, so we just implemented that in a couple of hours. I can't promise that we can do every feature you ask for, but what I can promise is that we notice all of them. And the way we decide, we have a fairly small team, we're 5 people. So the way we decide on what feature to do next is by how many requests we've gotten for the feature. So if we hear that from a few folks that time delays on tweeting out would be helpful, then that's definitely something we can do. Okay, good. And you can rewind and fast forward in Katch. That's the other beautiful thing. You can scrub it. You can scrub it. You can go forward and back. It's a great service. I mean, just go there, set it up. I literally set up the link between Periscope and Katch on my smartphone. I didn't even have to get on my desktop. I literally linked my Twitter account to Katch, and it immediately started just taking all those Periscope videos and putting them on Katch. It was great. And if you just want to dip, just to folks listening in, if you just want to dip your toe in and try it, what you can do is on your next Periscope, in the title, you can just put the hashtag Katch with a K, and make sure that it tweets out. We're only listening to Twitter right now, so as long as it tweets out that Katch, then you'll actually get a video tweeted back to you at the end of it. And if you want, then you can log in at that point and set up more catching or not, depending on whether or not you thought that was fun. Okay, but awesome. It's a super easy way to just test the product. So Courtney said just signed up. Hopefully your team isn't Periscope going to get pissed off. I don't know. The problem signing dope. The reason why this is in place is because this is a identified challenge that we've got with these scopes only being available 24 hours. So, and yes, to go and set this up, you just go to Katch.me, team on, and when I said team earlier, it's his team. I'm just saying team, your team. I'm trying to help them, like put Katch.me in there. You got 5 people there. Are they well funded? Are you guys well funded? Oh yeah, we're seed funded. So yeah, we're pretty good. Okay. We have some fantastic investors and advisors in this company. Yeah. The folks, the founder of Vonage has invested in us. Investors in Facebook and many other companies invested in us. advisors.
Any plan to integrate with Facebook to view on timeline? His contact information is @ right in the Twitter handle in the tweet. So I know you've said, I've seen that twice. So it's his @ symbol. It's TARIQH.
IKH.
IKH. Sorry, IKH. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
It's all right. It's not standard.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. No. There was a question about, oh, will Periscope get pissed off? We don't think so, and I'll give you a couple reasons why. One, Meerkat actually, when we first did this hack, it was just a 2-day thing, came out of a hack day in the company. We weren't sure, if people would like it or not. This was before Periscope had launched, right? And we put it out there, and it just took off like wildfire. People loved it. Yeah. And Meerkat actually loved it too, and we have a great relationship with those. We really love that whole team over there.
Okay.
Okay. I had a chance briefly to talk to Kayvon backstage at a TechCrunch event, and I mentioned to him that we were thinking of doing this, and he seemed very supportive at that time. And I think the main thing to remember is, you can save your stuff to your camera roll in Periscope, right? So what Katch does is it just lets you bypass that and go straight to the cloud instead. Right. And then we're trying to add even more features on top of that to make it even cooler.
Well, the other option is, and Mark Shaw wanted to know if Twitter's playing nicely with you guys or not. We'll get back to that in a second.
Yeah, Twitter's been playing nice with us. Yeah.
Okay, good. So here's the other thing is here's the bottom line. If you're recording, if you're doing Periscopes, your content, if you're creating value for people, is very valuable. And
understood.
Are you going to sell my email? That's one of the questions.
No. We would not. No, our goal is to make a product that you guys love. It's to listen to you and make something that delights you and makes your life easier. And the last thing we want to do is screw around. The only way we'll build a valuable company is if we make you guys happy. We would never do stuff like that.
Yeah. So here's the bottom line. Here's the bottom line. If I have an option when I create this valuable content to either just send it to my camera roll, or I can pay. I was paying $10. I'll just throw it out there. I was paying $10 for somebody to record my videos, and they were just basically just sending them to me in a Dropbox. This was up until yesterday, and then I hired another guy that will do the videos for less than that. And because I want that experience, I want that Periscope, with the hearts and the comments. I want that as well, because this content is that valuable to me. It's a history of where I've come from in terms of my Periscopes. How does Katch make money? We'll see that. We'll ask that in 1 second. Okay, so here's the bottom line: is that I had a choice to do that and or use Katch as well, and I've chosen to do both. And my suggestion is that if you're serious about this, that you do both. That's just my 2 cents. That you take the time, you have either do it yourself with I've given you guys the tools, I've given you the strategies, I've told you how to record, using QuickTime, you can do that. It's doable. I've shown you how to do it. You can use Reflector on a PC, and people still use those, I guess. So that's what I would suggest, because ultimately, this is a very powerful medium. And I just want to make sure that this content that I'm pouring my heart and soul into has life beyond just 24 hours. And that's what Katch.me was created for. And for you guys that don't have the luxury of being able, or maybe don't want to spend the time or the money to actually record them yourself for future upload to YouTube, this is a great solution. I mean, I'm using it. I know there's some people that are waiting a little bit, like Alex Pettit. I know Mark Shaw's been using it. I've been using it. I know Kim Garce has been using it. I know Brian
Fanzo.
Brian Fanzo. I saw he was highlighted on your homepage. How do I get on that homepage?
You do just what you're doing right now. And what I would say is, to all the Periscope folks, number one, we're super thrilled to be on this platform now, and we couldn't have gotten a cooler reception from this community. I mean, that's a warmer reception from this community. We've just been blown away by everybody that we've met so far.
Yeah.
And you know, we have been around. This started a couple months ago, so you can actually, if you're worried, if you feel worried about who we are and that kind of thing, we have actually been around for a couple months on Meerkat, and we built up a following there. And folks that are on, like Brian, who's on both Periscope and Meerkat, are fans of ours, and you can ask them about what it's like to work with us. When we first launched this product, we had all sorts of feedback, and we responded very quickly. And that's our intention straight through, is just to listen to you guys and build something awesome.
Okay, guys, what other questions do you guys have? Thank you for that, Tariq. We've got 66 people on. We started around 100, so we've still got some good, decent retention. I'm always looking at numbers. This is what tells us. This is direct feedback. That's what's so powerful about this medium. People still think Katch is only for Meerkat. It's not. What can you do about hearts? Okay, Claire, I was on your scope earlier. Again, Claire, for you, lady, you know you got to record those things. Like seriously, like if you really you're creating so much value, you've got so many followers, just record it. Just record those either using QuickTime or pay somebody. DM me. You do on QuickTime. What's your time worth? I've got somebody that will do these for right around between $5 and $10 a piece, or somewhere around $100 a month for as many as you want. And they put a really cool, because as you know, it's in portrait. The hearts do not appear on Katch, Lucia. I can't record to QuickTime from Android. Okay, you can use Reflector possibly, but you've got all this space on both sides of the video, and you can put all your really cool stuff in there. DM me. Different Periscope Twitter handles is not a problem for Katch. No, it's not. That's a good question. Is different Twitter handle versus Periscope handle? That's not it, because it just links to your Twitter account. So as long as it's the same Twitter account, it's gonna pull from the, it's whatever Twitter account that you sign up for Katch with is the one that it's gonna pull. That's the Periscope. That's how you link them together, right?
Yeah, we got that question yesterday, and so we started testing around with it today. Jenna, I think, is in the comments, and she can tell you what we discovered.
Okay. Okay, what's the number one tip on how to use Katch in a marketing strategy? I'm gonna answer that. Great question, Richard. Great question. Mine is different because I want to be strategic about these meetings. I don't want to be just in the trenches of what we're worried about or the fear and all that stuff. Let us know if they have any issues with that. So here's the bottom line. Team, answer the question. All right, so here's the bottom line. Guys, the best strategic marketing strategy for Katch is what I said already, guys. Just do it and then have your team, I got my team over here, they go in after I do any sort of really good content creation, and they directly DM every single person's comment. They contact those people because those comments are showing up right in Katch.me, right below the video, and you can one by one answer every single person's question. And I have been blown away absolutely by the amount of engagement, the percentage of people that respond to us. Obviously, the open rate in a DM on Twitter is through the roof compared to what you would see in an email, and that is the secret. So if you take the time to actually correspond with people via a DM, and you can do that just by the click of a mouse right below your video. All those comments are stored. Give me some taps on the screen if you like that suggestion. That's absolute gold for marketers. That is your list. They say that the riches are in the niches. Well, the riches are in your list and your relationship to your list as a business. When you have a list, it's your business, make no mistake about it, is made up of your business's relationship to that list. And those comments are really the beginnings. They're the little basic egg beginnings of your list, because you can cultivate and culture those comments and get those to expand into full-blown relationships and opt-ins into your, yes, we do reach out to everyone who contacts us. Great. Beyond that, marketing tip number 2 in terms of Katch is to embed certain videos that you are actually using on your website. How about from them, what's the best tip? You're on, Tariq.
Oh, what's the best tip from us for using Katch? So yeah, we think, what we've seen a lot of really interesting engagement on is Facebook, actually. So we had a user who tripled her audience after her Periscope yesterday, just by posting her Katch to Facebook, where she has a whole nother set of followers. So I definitely recommend sharing content on multiple platforms. Our future goals are to give you more insights into your audience and help you get more distribution as broadcasters.
Wait. So when you say give you more insight into your audience, are you saying that you're coming out with other, basically like statistics that?
Oh yeah, this is only just the beginning. What you see right now is just the beginning of what's going to be, I think, a really valuable platform for you as broadcasters. Imagine being able. So right now, Ryan, you have to go through, or your team has to go through every one of those Twitter comments. But wouldn't it be cool to know how much retention you get from scope to scope to scope?
Yeah.
How many of your followers have been in multiple scopes of yours? Who's your number one follower? Yeah. Who's in every one of your scopes? Do you know that right now? That's stuff that we can start to compute based on the comments, and we can also tell you what the most popular. I shouldn't give up too much of our roadmap, but we're going to be really interested at telling you which sections of your videos are really popular as well, based on comments and hearts and stuff like that. So,
I got a hell yes from Richard Bravo. Okay, so we're talking about analytics. Are we on to something? For Ryan, that would be me. Okay, yeah, right. Lucia, you're right. Very cool. Very, very cool. I'm glad that you answered that question. Great question. FoodTube Network is on. Very cool. Boom. I need this. We all need this. It's something that definitely people are paying attention to now. It's very similar to the YouTube insights or the YouTube analytics that we have that let us know exactly when you have more engagement. The hearts let us know when there's engagement. When something gets said, and that's what I'm noticing. That's why you'll notice, like today, when you were talking and we kind of, like the heart stopped, there was no comments. I'm like, oh, no. We gotta, that's the beauty of Periscope. No. I don't care who, I don't care. Wait, make no mistake about it. I don't care who I'm interviewing. We're gonna keep this thing moving because ultimately, like, it's just like dead air. Like, dead air. Not that you were dead, I'm just saying, like, we are going, whatever happens, we get to bring whatever we need to bring in order to keep the the conversation going and to keep it fluid. And so
it's interactive.
And that's the key. And that's what I want you guys to take away from this as well, is you get a ton of feedback. You get the hearts, you get comments, and bottom line is you either see it or you don't. And when you don't see it, shift. Anyway, the layout can change with comments on video. Anyway, the change, yes. I think there is a way. Does Katch have an app? There's no app right now, correct?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So love this. So bottom line is you heard here. Did you reveal that last night about the analytics with the previous?
No,
interview?
You heard that here.
You heard that here first.
Yeah, you heard that here first.
I feel so much like Alex Pettit now. Anyway, so Alex, are you watching? He's just been lurking probably.
Our goal is to make this even better than YouTube. Where we're going with this, like how this all started and why we're here today, is like when we first launched Katch, it just pushed all these videos to YouTube, and we ran into so many issues on YouTube. Number one, there's like big black bars on the left and right side of your portrait videos. It's a landscape formatted platform, right? Yeah. And that's just a horrible way to share a video. And we were watching these little videos in like postage stamp size on our mobile phones, and like, this is crazy. So so we want to use the time data, the comment data, the hearts data within the videos to give you even more insight into your videos. Yeah. And then we also, on the flip side, from an audience perspective, want to let people time shift content they're interested in, see stuff that they missed, and go straight to highlights that are really cool.
Okay, awesome. We have issues. Houston, we have a problem. No, sometimes when the source is weak, working on it. Okay, try again. Bottom line, guys, thank you. Here's the other thing. I wanted to know, that person that actually got the Facebook interaction, did they take the embed code and did they put that right into a post?
John, if you're in the comments stream,
how did they do that? How did they do it?
Anyway, we built a little thing, so you should just be able to take the URL and you'll get a cover image with it, and then she added a little something extra, I think.
The only thing I don't like about that, because I know for a fact, and I'm just going to play the devil's advocate here for a second.
Sure.
I know for a fact that when as a digital marketer, because that's what I do. I own a digital marketing agency here, and we do YouTube optimization, and we do digital marketing. So we've seen and we know that when you directly upload from your hard drive to Facebook, so it's natively uploaded, a video, you get sometimes up to 100 times more engagement on that video than you would a video where you're just taking a YouTube link and you're putting that in a post on Facebook. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, Tariq. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, they're two different strategies. They're completely different. It's better, bottom line, to take the video from and I've talked about this in other scopes, to take the video from your hard drive and directly upload that bad boy directly to Facebook, okay? Okay, it's just my experience. I'm just telling you. I get so much more engagement. And so maybe there was just a wow factor. You know, I'm wondering like how it showed up,
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'd love to know.
We're very early on that stuff, but it did happen, and we are keeping our eyes peeled for that. So we'll keep you posted.
So just to review really quick, I've got Tariq Karula here. He is from Katch.me. Katch.me is a solution for you to be able to save your videos for longer than 24 hours that you're either recording on Periscope or Meerkat. It's a phenomenal tool. You can use it to actually embed the video directly after 24 hours directly to your Google Plus or to your blog. Who did I miss? I don't know. I'm glad you're learning a lot of stuff. The only criticism I hear is the layout of the comments. Yeah, the comments are below the video. Now, what the solution does is it actually puts the video on a page, and you can grab the embed code. You can make it private. You can make it public. You can delete the video. And Tariq has made us totally feel comfortable about the terms of service, and that they're not going to take your email and blast it out there. And their goal is not to take these videos and repurpose them and take them and make some whatever out of your. That's not their intent. I mean, their intent is to create a platform, and ultimately, and if I were you, and I think that is to create better analytics, which we're not really getting right now. We're getting very rudimentary analytics. Okay, what new, and that's what they're going to be doing in the future. Same terms as Periscope. What new features are you working on outside of the analytics? Because I just saw that question pop up about, what new other features, anything else that you can give us as an inside scoop?
Well, I've already given you an inside scoop today.
All right.
So we'll save that for the next one. But
okay.
I definitely hope that we can do more of these.
Tariq is teasing me. Did you hear that? He's just full on. I love this guy. He's like, we're gonna save that for the next one. No. Okay. All right. Is there a search in Katch.me? No. I don't know. Is there?
Is there search?
Yeah.
Yeah. They might be asking about some of those future features. Actually.
They're saying, look, give him some pressure. Come on, give it up. Come on, no pressure here. Just 83 people telling you.
Here's the deal. We want to make the best video platform on the planet for watching native mobile video, for saving it, for sharing it, for storing it forever. We want to blow YouTube out of the water, and that's a tall order. I mean, YouTube's awesome, right?
Yeah.
But there's some things they're getting wrong around this type of content, and it's around comments, and it's around insights and analytics within the videos and discovery. And what I'll say is stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Get even cooler.
Stay tuned. It's going to get better. Who do I connect for support?
Support at Katch.me.
Support at Katch.me. Support at Katch.me. Give us all the tools now. Come on, LOL Food Tube Network.
We're a small team, but I promise, stick with us. It's going to get really cool.
Love the teas. Great scope. Awesome. You can set your settings to auto catch, so no hashtags needed. That's just a matter of, you can do that right on your smartphone. Guys, watch the replay. We've covered that already. You can basically just link your Twitter account right on your, go to katch.me. Right on your smartphone, sign up on your smartphone. You can connect your Twitter account right on your smartphone, and you can start within 2 minutes. You can have all your periscopes immediately start recording to Katch. Am I wrong in that, or am I right?
No, that's right.
Aren't Katch worried about that Periscope could change their own features? Will you remove obscene recordings? Good question.
Yeah, that's a great question. So actually, one of the things that we were really interested in thinking about with the terms was the content guidelines.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's some things that, first of all, we don't want to become a home for things like porn.
Yeah.
Those repositories already exist on the web, and that's not why we started this company.
Yeah.
At the same time, we noticed when we were still being hosted on YouTube that there were times when people that were just wearing swimsuits or something were being labeled as porn. And so we want to be less restrictive than YouTube on that. It's, you know, the definition of porn is like, what do they say? You know it when you see it.
Yeah. I know.
So
I've never seen it, so I don't know. I'm just saying.
So there's a bit of a gray area in there and an interpretation, but we plan on being more lenient than YouTube.
Yeah.
And, you know, obviously we don't want to host, you know, illegal content. We don't want to host copyrighted content. We don't want to host content that bullies people or makes people feel bad. Like, our goal is to make an awesome product and make the world a better place. Right. In doing that.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate you being here, and you know, I know I kind of like spurred you on here, and you know, I got to keep it up pace because I can tell it's amazing. Like when it's amazing the feedback. Thanks Pinky. Thanks for this, Claire. Hopefully you got your questions answered, and his team answered them. Katch execs, yep, they said thank you. Katch is awesome service.
And if you didn't, hit me up on Twitter, hit us up on email. We'll do another scope and answer your questions. We'll come back to Ryan when we have new features.
Hey, you know what? That was a good suggestion by Mark Shaw. How about like Reddit, where people vote up better videos? That's a great idea.
Yeah, we're talking. Yes, I think a collection of catches would be really cool around the topic, don't you?
Yeah, a collection of catches, and I think. And maybe we just kind of found out what he was going to keep for the next time. I don't know, but plans to change in the future. Okay, I think it would be great. Boom, Mark Shaw. It's a great idea because we want the cream to rise to the top. I mean, look, I think the stuff that should be viewed is the stuff, and this happens a little bit kind of organically in YouTube, and this is why. That's what YouTube does, right? Google is great at trying to create a better experience. That's why they're a gazillion-dollar company, is because they've done a good job of creating a good search interface and a good search experience. And I think when you can do the same thing with live streaming, then you're onto something. If you can somehow have the people vote on this, there's Lisa. I love the embed feature for my blogs. It's great for sharing too. Great idea. So what do you, I mean, I think getting those things...
By the way, the reason we put the comments on the right-hand side was because we didn't want to have a bunch of black bars, and we wanted a square that you could put on a blog that looked good. Ooh. So that's why we chose that format, in case you guys are wondering.
Okay. So you actually have the way that you show it off, because I have not embedded in my website yet.
Ryan, you do.
I know, man. I'm like, I'm gonna do it now. I feel peer pressure now. Oh my gosh. Okay. And it's just one. Let alone you got 83 people. So the video here. So you've got your video, and then on the right hand side you've got the comments. Is that how you're doing it? Okay.
That's how we do it right now. Yeah.
Wow.
And the goal of that was optimize it for blog embedding, and to get rid of those annoying letterbox black bars.
Yeah, I love that. I think it's a great idea. Really. The Linda Twitter account is cool. Commenter is cool. Anything else that you want to, let's do this again. Let's plan on, having you back in like maybe a month or two. I want to get updates on what's going on with Katch. I'm going to continue to have my videos sent to Katch, and I'm also going to have them recorded by somebody so that I can upload to YouTube. so that I can get that YouTube love and that Google love and you know.
How many followers do you have on YouTube, Brian?
I've got, oh my gosh, I don't even know right now, but it's not a ton. I've got 500,000 views on the videos. I've been on YouTube for a while. This is a better medium for me because it's immediate. It's for me it's just a much more engaging medium because I can see, you can see I feed off of the comments and the hearts, and I think people that can do that, and there's a knack to it. I think there's a natural knack to be a month or two probably sold it for 20 billion, right? But bottom line is that thank you, Claire. Hopefully it has. I told Claire she was on a scope earlier. I'm like, Claire, she's been using my fish eyes, by the way. I love your use of the fish eyes, and that's what I'm bringing to you guys is all kinds of really cool interviews like this, because ultimately I want you guys to be able to expand this platform to make it work for you. I want to make this platform work for you. And really so that you can just highlight yourself and be the best that you can be in terms of whatever it is that you do. And it'd be a shame to not have that live for more than 24 hours if you show off some of your best stuff. And Katch.me solves that. So anyway, thank you very much, McCarts. Bottom line is thank you for coming on today, Tariq. It was really fun just seeing you, and he's in New York. So what time is it there? It's you're after hours. You're after. This is probably not after hours for you guys, though. I'm sure.
No, not at all. No, we keep pretty late hours. But we have one of our friends is coming by for coffee on on Thursday that we met here on Periscope, and we're really open to listening to what you guys want to do. I encourage you, number one, to try Katch.
Yeah.
Go to Katch.me right now, log in, sign up. If you want to dip your toe in the water, just try using the hashtag. Just remember you have to tweet that Periscope.
Yeah.
Give it a shot and see if you don't think it's as cool as Ryan does. I mean, our goal is to make this so cool that you don't use any other services.
Right. Well, and also the analytics. The future is the analytics. Really quickly, are you going to be in? I want you to sponsor a Periscope Summit. Are you going to be at the Periscope Summit? You're right there in New York.
I think Robert Stern was mentioning that to me last week. It's in September, right?
Right. So I would love. How many people on right now think that they should be at least some sort of a sponsor there at the Periscope Summit in September, the 23rd and 24th, I believe. I mean. I think it's really seriously like this is directly your.
Yeah, right.
And so I can send you over. Yes, Katch.me. Hello, Blake. So bottom line is, we got to talk. I'm going to send you over the one piece that talks about all the opportunities for sponsorship. We'd love at least a representative over there, especially since you guys are right there in New York. It's right downtown.
Well, we'll definitely be there. And then just, the question is, when you're a small, lean team, how much money do you put into sponsorships and things like that? And, just to be clear, like, we don't even have swag right now. That's how lean we're running. We are going to create some t-shirts and stuff and probably send one out to you, Ryan. So it's just a question of like, I'm not sure what the sponsorships cost, but we'd love to be there and talk to folks that are big Periscopers. Okay,
we'd love to see you there. And guys, if you guys want to go to the Periscope Summit, go to periscopesummit.com. You can use the I think it's Periscope Ryan S as the as your you get like $30 off of the ticket. So that's an option. And then if you want any of these links, or any of you guys are not following me, go ahead and follow. If you want any of the links to any of these, I mean, I'm putting together a course on how you can do and set up your own interviews like this. There's a 25-point system. So I followed through 25 points today, Tariq, in order to set this thing up, just so you know. There's a 25-point system. I mean, just to make sure, you got to, click. One of the points is click the broadcast now button. Another point is click the start. There's 25 points, but bottom line is there's a lot of moving pieces. There's a lot of moving parts to these. And make sure that you know that that's where the opportunity is. Because not everybody's going to go through all 25 steps. And what I've realized is if you do what other people don't want to do, then you're going to get what other people don't. And that's why I'm doing these, and I'm trying to demonstrate good behavior, and I want you guys to really, I'm just kind of throwing it out there. You have to get some of these tools. So you go to periscoperyan.com to get the tools, like the lavs and everything. Where are the 25 steps? I'm going to get those to you. If you guys go to Periscope Ryan and put your name and email in, I will give you not only the links here that I've spent years putting together. I mean, the best of the best. I've got the Olo clip on here. Okay, thanks, Claire. Anyway, Tariq.
I hope Katch is one of those points, or we can convince you to make a 26-point list.
Well, make no mistake about it. Actually, you know what? It's actually a 26-point list now.
All right. That's definitely a t-shirt.
Right? Point number 26, when you start a broadcast, make sure, I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Hey, Ryan, let me ask you a question about this service you're using for recording YouTubes. Recording your Periscope.
Periscopes, yeah.
You really like to have the display as it is on your mobile phone with the hearts coming and the comments coming. Is that why? And I'm just doing a little bit of customer discovery here. So why is that so important?
Great question. I love it. I love it you see how it's awesome. I love that. And that's what I love happening in these. I mean, it's just so cool because there's so much information just flowing around. So I would like to have that, and here's the reason why. Because when I upload to YouTube, I don't look like, as Mark Shaw would say, I don't look like a lunatic talking into my iPhone case. I mean, so basically, at least people can see the comments and they can see that, oh my gosh, he's responding to that comment, those comments that are coming up. Right. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. And YouTube's an important part of your distribution.
Right. It is. It's an important part of my distribution, and it's just those darn comments. It's the thing that makes Periscope so unique, is that it's in the video, and yes, it's part of my distribution. I get Google love when I do what they want me to do. So I do what they want. I create really good content, and I just repurpose it and I upload it to YouTube, and I also upload it directly to Facebook. And guys, that's a really, really good tip right there. Right there, if you just use that tip, I'd rather have to open to comments or in or out. Okay. I'd like to have the option. Without comments, video, framed wrong. Yeah, exactly. It's framed wrong, but you can make it work. I'm a firm believer that it's the content that's so valuable, and all I'm saying is when I upload to YouTube, a lot of people have not been exposed to Periscope. And there's also value in seeing those comments come in live and showing them come in, that people can they're in the conversation. It's like having a YouTube video where there's a two-person conversation going on, but yet you're only seeing one person if you don't see those comments streaming in.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. Thanks so much for answering that.
Yeah, and I'm saying that to you. I'm also trying to read here as well. It's social proof. I haven't left it yet. This is what was important to me. Claire is saying that. Where do I go see my broadcast? It's at Katch.me during the build. Yeah. So anyway, interaction is much better. So that's the feedback I give you. Yeah.
Great. That's super helpful. And just to let everybody listening know, we're listening.
Yeah.
We read all these comments. We're going to go back through afterwards. We have a spreadsheet where we keep all these feature ideas, so you can directly impact the product that we're building just by talking to us about the things that you want to see or the things that aren't working for you or whatever.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Okay. No. Awesome. We will definitely. We'll definitely. They should do trending scopes. Ooh, that's look at, he just smiled. You should see that little like Cheshire grin there. He was just like, I think he's up to something.
Yeah, I mean, we agree. So, we're just big fans of time-shifting content, right? So, don't you kind of want to see the best stuff?
Yeah.
I do. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm super busy. So, I kind of like, when I use YouTube, I have over 300 things saved for watch later, right? So that's my life, is I'm usually like collecting things and saving them and putting them in pocket or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd love to see that. Wouldn't you love to see the best periscopes of the day or the week or the month?
I totally would. I want to know how to sort through all this list of billions of, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why I've trimmed down my following list to only 100, right around 100 people. Because I can't handle anything more than that. There's a study that was done, and they found that you really can't, as the human brain, can't really comprehend even keeping track of more and keeping connection with more than 100. Like, I think there's a law. I forgot what it was. Somebody type it in. It's like not Murphy's Law, but but it's one where literally, like, I've limited the number of followers to 100, and so just because those are the people that I whittle that. I whittle it down, and I'll add somebody, and I'll take people off, and if somebody's not scoping for a couple days and they're not adding to the community, they're gone. I don't like it's just like that's how I'm making my decisions. Those are things that I'm looking at and I'm looking for. I follow 2,000 limit at my top. No, I mean, and that's great, but why? My thing is why follow somebody? And this is a different conversation. If they're not adding value, if there's no reason. They're just sitting there. There's no, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so anyway, that a little bit off topic, but really, really good. I think this was awesome, and I think and thank you for listening to everybody, because viewers interact. Yes, hello. Okay. Bottom line is, guys, will you give Tariq and his team? Will you give them a shout out? Just go ahead and like this, favorite this tweet, and retweet it. Get it out there, because that's how people can find out about this. Is by just going and retweeting, and then also just putting a star on it as well. So thank you for your attention. Thank you for your time as well, Tariq, and thank you, Dave. I know you were with David last night.
Hey, what's up, Dave?
He's on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a really fun interview, and Mila was awesome and had a bunch of great ideas too. So I just, we're thrilled to be part of this community. We're listening. Give Katch.me a shot. Go to katch.me and log in, or just try using the Katch hashtag in your next Periscope tweet.
Yep. Yeah. That's awesome, guys. Really good. Retweets are for myself, so I can read later. Maybe I should use my favorite. Have a nice day. Thank you, guys. Great. Okay. Thanks, Ryan. You bet. Awesome, guys. Let's wrap this one up. I'm gonna stop the broadcast here, and yeah. I mean, if you guys have any questions, just go ahead and you can DM me. You can direct message me. Google Glass, I don't know. But basically, my next scope is going to be tomorrow. I'm also going to be going and interviewing, like I said, Patrick O'Neill on Friday up in Huntington Beach for Oloclip. Going to their corporate headquarters. That's going to be really cool. Hopefully you can join it. It'd be cool to see you on some of those scopes. That'd be cool.
Yeah. That'd be really fun. You can't schedule the scopes, can you?
No, that's another potential, right?
That would be so cool, right?
Oh man, can you help us with that?
I'll add it to the list. I mean, the whole point of this, the reason we call it Katch is like, hey, we want to catch something, right?
Yeah.
So did you catch that? Oh no, I missed it. Okay, well, but now you can catch it. But I'd love to know about upcoming stuff too. Love it. I like it. Good insight into what they're thinking about. So, all right, guys. Thanks, and Tariq, I'll be in contact, and let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you guys as well, okay? And I'll likewise. Okay. I'll see you in September at the latest.
Yeah, I'll send you the PDF on sponsorship if you want to do that, okay?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks. Okay. What do you guys think? Ciao. All right. Beta swerve. All right. What do you guys think? Adios. Awesome. Was that fun? Was that good? Victoria Stewart. Okay, good. I just had some random guy try to come into my office. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. Okay. Sayonara. Awesome, guys. what else do you guys? Let me know. DM me. Let me know what else you want to hear about. Hasta pronto. Cool. Thanks. You bet. And that was really fun. They already retweeted it. Enjoyed the interview. Only came in near the last part. Okay. Trending scopes. Yes, Courtney. You just dropped that one on us. What's up with that? It's awesome. Great suggestion. Follow back, please. Fantastic interview. Thank you, Shannon. Is it right? Yeah, 500 is the max. It was awesome. If you're not following, go ahead and follow. I'm new. Enhanced analytics sounds cool. That'd be awesome. Again, swipe to follow, either up on an Android or to the right on an iPhone. Legislation is not ready for Periscope. Yeah, I actually had somebody interviewed right here, right over there. I interviewed David, a local business law attorney. David might be on about 3 hours ago, and that was really cool because he gave us some really cool things that you want to pay attention to if you're scoping or live streaming. Watch the replay on that. Katch seems like a great and receptive company. It does. I hope you guys are liking my stuff. Katch me on. Hey Eduardo. Catch me on Monday. I got another, check this out. I just set it up, another really cool event that's coming up on Monday. I'm talking about live streaming for brands and live streaming for businesses so that you can do things like Chocolate Johnny can do and sell more in 3 minutes on live stream than he does in 3 hours or 3 days for that matter. It's at 7:30 p.m. It's a regularly scheduled event that I have. 7:30 p.m. and this is what I recommend that you guys do. I'm trying to model good behavior. 7:30 p.m. on Mondays. Okay, so love to have you guys. Live streaming is magical. Thank you. Join us on that. I'm going to have Brian Fonzo, and I'm going to get. And guys, help me with this, please. Help me with this. I am asking for your help. I'm trying to get John from T-Mobile to get on my Periscope on Monday, so I can do an interview for him with him. I am going to leverage the tool that I used. You guys that stayed to the end, you're going to get some extra little nuggets here. I'm going to leverage the strategy that I showed you. I'm going to do it right now, okay? And I'm going to show you my strategy. And let's see if we can get John, the CEO of T-Mobile, to get on my interview, to get on my show, okay, about brands using live streaming. What do you guys think? How cool would that be? What do you guys think about that? Give me a thumbs up, okay? Nice. Agree. Watch. Just wait. How many of you would be interested in seeing and identifying? Let's do this, right? Identifying how okay. Thumbs up, Johnny, Tracy. Very cool. Okay. I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to use my strategy that got me that got Rode and Oloclip to get in contact with me within 30 minutes. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. So watch and learn. It's going to happen right now, and let's see if we get if I get an interview with John, the CEO, president of T-Mobile. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you, and I will talk to you soon. All right. Bye.